What I mentioned in my house, a home with my relative and neighbors or whoever, that I want to be musician, everybody open their eyes like this and give me a weird look and they say, "What? Musician? What you talking about? Are you out of your mind?" And that was the response I get from my family and friends and people, over the years. When I heard jazz for the first time, I said, "Oh my goodness, this is it. That's what I want to learn. That's what I want to play. That's my favorite music." And later on, I was so lucky, man. I met my hero and the guy who I admire so much, Dizzy Gillespie, and then I start playing with him. I never regret for a second what we did. And we are so happy and proud to be American citizen and to live in this wonderful country that we love with all our heart. Before I talk about that, I would like to acknowledge that you, Richard Dunscombe, gave me my first job in the U.S.
If you look at the people in my father's generation, Charlie Parker was born in the same year. Coltrane, Miles, Ellington, who I had the pleasure of meeting as a child. It was like, what lies beyond that? Not necessarily what's better, but what's left to do. I always will remember when I was filling out forms as a student getting ready to go, that my mother said, because I could have taken piano as an option, and I was discussing it with my mother, and Iola said, "You're going to continue to learn to play piano for the rest of your life. You've got 4 years ahead of you where you will have exposure to areas of knowledge that you'll never meet again in regular life. Fill up your schedule with those things that aren't just going to come naturally." And I thought that was terrific advice. And starting a jazz course, this was the first jazz course on the whole African continent, never mind South Africa, provided a way in for very talented students. And that meant Black students as well as white students and students from all of the constituent groups.